All right, Dom, how you feeling?
Loose.
Ooh, good. That's
No, pause, first of all. But no, I feel good. I feel good. This is a pretty dope interview.
good. I'm glad you're having fun because we're about to step it up a notch.
Hmm. Okay.
All right, this segment is called Shot or Tell. Would you like
Okay.
to know why it's called Shot or Tell?
Why is it called Shout It Tell?
Because I'm gonna ask you some questions that might be a little, let's just say, revealing,
Okay.
and you don't have to answer.
Okay.
You have free will.
Okay.
But if you don't answer, sir, you will drink
Oh shoot. All right.
coffee, tea, water, liquor.
In my case, this
In your case,
beverage over here.
this nice, fun beverage that you're sipping on.
Hmm.
All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. So, first of all, me personally, as a
Hmm.
reader, as
Hmm.
a woman reader,
Hmm.
there's a lot of spice in this book, in
Hmm.
the series, period.
Hmm.
And, you know, you had to get that from somewhere.
Okay.
So what type of research were you doing? Like, were you flirting with women and then going home and like writing about it? Were you, tell me how you did your research for that.
Um, a lot of porn. A lot of porn. A lot of uh, a lot of listening. A lot of listening to women. Um, I think every man's worst nightmare is finding out your name in the girls' group chat. And I never wanted to have a negative name
Oh my goodness. Not in the group chat.
in the group chat. You know what I'm talking about. You know y'all have nicknames for all the guys, y'all. Yeah. I never wanted to have a negative nickname. So in order for that to happen, I needed to figure out everything I needed to figure out how to please a woman so I did not have to end up on the list of shitty names that women give men.
Mhm.
So yeah. So whenever I was in those intimate moments, I was definitely listening to their body, the way they moan, the way they move, things like that. And I had to make sure that I was taking mental notes as I was doing things to them. So I took all of that knowledge and I put it into these books and all future books. I don't need to take a shot because I said it.
Listen, that was great. You did not take a shot, but
Mm-hmm.
but on the heels of that,
Mm-hmm.
have you ever run into a situation where you were attracted to someone and you knew it was not a good look
Mm-hmm.
and you knew you should stay away,
Uh-huh.
but you were like,
Yeah, several times. Several times.
okay,
Um,
no shot for
it
that one
was
either.
no shot. We in it. Um, a couple mothers of the women that I was dealing with. Yes, yes. Um, yeah. There was a few of them, a few mothers that years down the line, I was able to
Don't incriminate yourself.
not not. It is what it is.
You sure you don't want to take a
It
shot
is.
or a
Nope,
sip?
I am not taking a shot. I was hitting moms of some of the women that I
Oh
was
my
dating.
gosh.
So,
Oh man.
yeah,
Well, I was gonna say, have you ever slept with someone in order to get what you wanted? But
not really.
no,
I don't think men do that. What
absolutely.
what could I guess rent paid a PS5 like
Well, I
a
think,
phone?
well, those are materialistic things, but I think also sometimes it might go beyond that. It might be I'm seeking a certain love or feeling of acceptance.
That's from the man's point of view.
Yeah. And so he
Love,
may
nah. It's
give
always
the
it's got to be
woman,
material. It's got to be material. It's got to be. I don't think it's love.
oh man.
Yeah, I don't think it's love. I think it's material. It's the PS5. It's money. It's
What's the P? Okay, well, have you ever done that?
I need breaks.
Mama need a new
when
fish.
I was
Mm.
when I was little, yes, I did. I was a little slut bucket.
Oh man.
Yeah, I was a little slut bucket. I was using my manipulation powers for evil, and
For evil.
yeah, for evil.
Gosh.
That drink, what is that drink is making me
Don't
say a whole
blame it
bunch
on the
of stuff. It is, yeah.
And
I have.
in those moments, okay, no judgment. This is a no judgment zone. So if
Okay,
that's your
thank you.
reality and your truth,
Thank
then
you.
we accept that.
Thank you so much.
So, a lot of what your books contain is a lot of different things that surround power and well, just power. Let's just stay right there. Um, and as a man, this is more, I guess, about you than as a writer.
Okay.
But have you ever decided to let a woman think that she had power over you just to kind of get to a certain point and then kind of do a flip?
Yeah. Now I did that only with work. Um, I worked for a company for 13 years, and throughout that 13 years, I played stupid that entire time.
Mm.
Like I act like I didn't know certain things when I really did, because I didn't want to feel like I was a threat to anybody. And it got me all the way to regional manager. But yeah, I definitely downplayed my intelligence and downplayed what I was capable of in order for people to feel more power or more prestige or smarter than me, more intelligent than me.
Yeah, to kind of get to a point where you're like, gotcha.
Yeah, on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we're gonna jump back into the spice.
Yes, let's stay in spice.
Let's stay in the spice region.
Yeah, let's stay in the spice.
So some of these scenes are really very explicit.
Very.
And not in a, a, a pornography type of way.
Mm-hmm.
They're just I feel like the scenes are very real. Like you can see yourself in those scenes
on purpose.
Yeah, great job with that.
Thank you.
So, for some of those scenes, are you taking like movement by movement what you did with certain people and putting it into the book, or is it more fantasy for you? Like,
What?
man, I wish I would have
the first one.
Play by play.
Play by play.
Okay.
Play by play on purpose. Like some of these spicy scenes I've actually done. So I just close my eyes, throw on some R&B, think about it, write it down, yeah, and edit it.
Did you ever get to a point with any of those moments where you were like, yeah, this is too much to put into my book?
Yeah. Especially with the moms.
Man,
Yeah,
that's.
I've ruined some mothers out there.
Ruined
them.
I was just about to say, have you ever been the problem in a situation? But
definitely,
you don't want to admit it. But
definitely the problem. So I enjoy pulling things out of women that a lot of men wouldn't be able to pull. Like I've had women tell me that they would do certain things with me that they would never do with anyone else. And the ego part of me is, likes that. But with the women who tell me that is something that I hold within. I'm not going to be like, throw it in their face like, you know, you told me you would never, or I know that you would never do that with anybody else. I would never, because, women feel safe with me and feel safe when they do things with me, to know that I'm not going to be like, braggadocious about it.
Okay. I like that. Speaking of, we're going to take it to love for a second because we got spice, but somewhere in all of that and in your books is a lot about the idea of love.
Mm-hmm.
So, you personally, have you ever loved someone that you knew was just absolutely not a good idea to love? Are you sipping for that one?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No comment.
Mm-hmm. I took my sip.
Man. Okay. What can I say? I mean, okay, so I have another one. We'll leave that one alone. I was looking forward to the answer.
She can't take the sip. So she's not happy with the sip. So now she's gonna figure out a way to get it out of me. That's
I'm like,
crazy.
what other angle can I?
That's crazy. What a lawyer thing to do.
Listen, that was a pretty safe question, I thought. Jeez, all of the questions to sip on.
I have my reason.
And I'm gonna leave you with your reasons. I'm gonna leave you alone.
You ain't happy about it.
I mean, I'm just saying. Okay. Have you ever been involved? Did not use the word love with someone, and you knew it was no good, and instead of walking away, you continued to involve yourself with that person?
Yeah, and for the sake of not saying the name, we're gonna call her Love.
Okay.
And I wrote about her in the sixth one. I wrote about Love. That particular person destroyed me in an unspeakable way.
Oh.
And I knew after all the dust settled, I knew that I shouldn't talk to this person no more. And I did it anyway. And then they did it again. I'm a forgiving person. So I had a rule. For a long time, I've had this rule where, like, if you hurt me, like, in February of 2023, like, I wouldn't talk to you for the rest of the year. And then New Year's would come.
Clean slate?
And clean slate.
Okay.
And, and I would spend that time thinking about everything, even the things that I've done. Like, I've taken accountability for a lot of things. I think it's important to do that after every relationship, just like, pull your stats. I could have did this better. I could have did that better. And then try again. And with her, I did that. I actually did it like 2 or 3 times, and burnt me every single time.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you. That was kind of where I was looking for that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I got it out of you.
Whatever.
So, okay, last question for this segment. Have you ever been involved with someone? Now, I didn't say sexually. I'm just saying involved. We'll leave it there. With someone, and it was exciting because you knew there was an element to it that was wrong, and you kept it going.
Yeah, I wrote about that. That was the first one with the landlady. Landlady.
I'm thinking of another one, but I'm not going to mention it.
Can you mention it for me?
The therapist.
But that was fantasy.
Okay, that's fair enough.
That was fantasy.
That was a good fantasy.
That was fantasy.
Because that one had me going.
And
the scenes.
But the actual therapy was real, but it was a male.
Interesting.
It was a male experience. And even that experience left me a little twisted because with my abandonment issues, they end up leaving me too. So
oh, that sucks. I'm sorry.
But yeah, that was fantasy. The landlady, that was that was fun.
Great ending to this segment. I hope you don't feel like that was too intrusive.
Not at all.
Good.
I only took one shot.
Listen, no comment.
I recommend don't take a bunch of shots before that segment. Jesus.
It's the truth serum.
Oh my God.